Ano ba yung situationship? Situationship basically is that you are more than friends, but you are less in a relationship. Meaning, ando ka sa gitna. Medyo may mga landian nang nagaganap or medyo may mga hints na there's a tension between you two, pero hindi pa rin kayo. But if hindi siya clearly defined that you are in a relationship, it's just gonna be chaos.
The Pod Network Entertainment.
Hey guys, welcome back to Small Talk, small conversations with huge impact. My name is Alec Cuenca and I am your host. And before anything else, I want to thank you for clicking on this episode. I want to thank you. If you're new here, then welcome to the show. If you're an avid listener of the podcast, then welcome back. I am super excited to be here with you. I am just super happy to have another episode where I could share my insights, my experiences with you. But I do know na kung andito ka, if you've clicked on this episode, that means that you're constantly trying to find different ways for you to get better, whether it's a relationship with yourself or it's a relationship with other people in your life as well. And if you clicked on this, if hindi mo na pakinggan yung last episode ko, this is actually some sort of a series in this month where we talk about love and relationships. And so for this episode, and by the way, magkakaroon pa tayo next episodes about relationships. So pakinggan mo yan para mas marami ka pang matutunan about relationships. If you're listening on Spotify, hello. If you're just listening via audio, that's good. But if you're listening via or watching via YouTube, thank you so much. Pinapalaki ko yung YouTube channel ko, so I really appreciate that. Please click the subscribe button if you're listening to it. All right. So this episode, we're going to talk about how to deal with situationships. Okay. Now, this is a topic that we were talking about backstage na, this is going to actually help a lot of people because a lot of people are actually in a situationship. So, bago tayo magsimula, define muna natin. Okay? Ano ba yung situationship? A situationship basically is that you are more than friends, okay, but you are less in a relationship. Meaning, ando ka sa gitna. Okay? Ibig sabihin, medyo may mga landian nang nagaganap or medyo may mga hints na there's a tension between you two, pero hindi pa rin kayo, right? Dati sa panahon namin, no, kala mo tanda na eh. For some, they call this MU. Like mutual understanding. Like we know, alam namin kung anong ano kami. But if hindi siya clearly defined that you are in a relationship, it's just gonna be chaos. And I know this because number one, I have also been in a relationship, which is something that I'll be sharing in a bit. I think first time ko rin siya i-share ngayon. And number two, I have a lot of friends na alam ko na nasa situationship na hindi naman sila, pero parang sila. So, if pasok ka dito, makinig ka mabuti kasi kailangan mong maintindihan ang kailangan mong gawin. Alright? So, share ko muna my own experience in having a situationship. So, I remember when I was in my dating phase, okay, I knew in myself that I just wanted to meet a lot of new people. I wanted to have talk to this person, get to know this person more. And we were kind of getting along. We have a lot of similarities, a lot of things excite us as well. But there wasn't that definition lang on what we were doing. And by the way, no, spoiler alert, medyo douchebag ako dito sa storya na to. But I'm still gonna share this anyway. So I was in that situationship, right? Na we were going out on a lot of dates, but we weren't us. Hindi kami, no? Up until, saka ako natauhan nung tinanong niya ako, like, Alec, ano ba to? Ano ba tayo? And my answer, masaya. Sabi ko, tayo ay masaya. We're very happy. And that was a very douchebag moment for me. But something that I realized as well, na it's unfair. It's unfair for the other party who's expecting more. But it's also unfair to me that I am being in a situation that is not really a relationship, but it's also taking away a lot of my energy and resources, right? So, what I did is, of course, kinlear ko na okay, I think hindi pa ako ready at that time. So, I had to, end things with that person, or that situationship. Now, it's unfair for both parties, and that's something that you need to understand. If you are in a situationship, then that is a very dangerous place to be in. Be careful. Okay? So, ano ba yung, maybe in this episode, I'll just talk about some do's and don'ts, right? And some tips as well. But I also want to talk about how to recognize if you are in a situationship.
Hi, I'm Joelle, and I'm back. Did you miss me? I wouldn't call this a season 2, but rather just another era with more lessons, realizations, and thoughts from all the overthinking. And it's not just gonna be me this time. We'll have special guests, other POVs, para mas marami pa tayong masagot na paano kungs ng buhay to hopefully help you find the answers you're looking for. Tara, this is Joelle's podcast, Paano Kung.
Now, the first one is if meron kayong unclear labels or commitment. Okay, sorry. Nakatawa talaga kasi medyo madami pa lang situationship yung anyway, if hindi unclear yung label nyo, no? Kung wala kayong label, okay, you are in I hate to say it, but you are in a situationship. If hindi clear ano ang commitment sa isa't isa, because being committed means all in, right? Doing whatever it takes. Being all in, going all in. If it's not all in, then it's an unclear label, unclear commitment. Probably a sign that you are in a situationship. The second is mixed signals or inconsistent behavior. Meaning, if sometimes malamig, sometimes mainit, right? If medyo push and pull kayo, if para kayong today sobrang sweet niya, tapos bukas hindi na, that's mixed signals, right? If inconsistent, if there are times na nila-love bomb ka niya, binubuhos niya lahat ng pagmamahal sa'yo, and then the next day parang ghost na walang paramdam, that's inconsistent behavior. And that may be a sign that you are in a situationship. And the third one is, again, medyo emotional roller coaster siya para sa'yo. Medyo parang nagkakapaan kayo. Hindi mo alam kung paano ka nakikilos. Always walking on eggshells. No, that's the term for it. So, if nasa situationship ka, here are some do's and don'ts. Let's start with the do's, okay? Number one is set boundaries. Because I'm not the one to tell you na kailangan na agad mag-move up to the next level. Malay mo, masaya ka rin naman sa situationship mo. And if that's the case, kailangan lang klaro. Kailangan lang merong boundaries. Kailangan lang na if you're just in that phase na hindi pa kayo, but more than friends kayo, kailangan clear kayo kung anong commitment nyo. Pwede bang magpaligaw sa iba? Pwede bang manligaw sa iba? Are we open to date other people? Are we open to talk to other people? If both is communicated, then okay lang. Walang problema doon. But you gotta set boundaries. Define what you're comfortable with. Okay? There is no perfect set of rules na kailangan pag situationship ka, ganito yan, step 1, step 2, hindi. Saan ka komportable? And ano yung mga bagay na hindi ka komportable, kailangan ma-communicate mo yon sa partner mo. Or sa situationship mo. Partner pa rin ba tawag doon? Hindi ko alam. Pero sa kasama mo, sa situationship mo. Right? Second is communicate honestly. Okay? Sabi nila, the truth hurts, but I also believe that the truth will set you free. So you gotta be in a place where you are in an open, brave communication so that walang unexpected communication na magsisimula sa pagkasira ng kung ano yung meron kayo. Kasi malay nyo, yung ibang situationship naman, nag-e-evolve into a relationship. As long as clear yung communication nyo, honest ang communication nyo, magagawa nyo pa rin yan ng paraan. Okay? So that's very, very important. Pangatlo is stay true to yourself. No? Do not, do not compromise yourself in your situationship. Yung tipong binibigay mo na lahat. You're going against your values. You're going against what you believe in. You are not being true to yourself anymore. Maybe that's when you know that the situationship is not worth it anymore. So, kailangan you stay true to yourself. Kailangan, klaro ka pa rin na meron ka pa rin nakukuha. Masaya ka pa din and you're just happy in this situationship. Again, honesty, not just in the communication, but also to yourself. And sometimes yung pinakamahirap maging totoo sa sarili. Diba? But those are the do's. Some of the don'ts is ignore red flags. Kahit na nasa situationship kayo. In fact, pag nasa situationship nga kayo, you have more time to really gauge and see kung fit kayo, which is a good thing, right? And if you are seeing red flags, do not ignore it because red flags are meant to step away from or be avoided. Red flags are meant to be avoided, not to be ignored. No, kaya siya red flag. Stop. Okay? Never ever ignore your intuition. Never ever ignore your gut. Never ever ignore that red flag because those red flags will actually haunt you in the future. No? So never ever ignore the things, the behaviors, the personality, the characteristics that makes you uncomfortable. Still, be true to yourself, okay? Second, if you are in a situationship, do not over-invest emotionally. Meaning, at this point, it's okay if you're just matching the actions and the behaviors. No? If sweet siya, then sweet ka din. If hindi, di hindi. Pero once ma-over-attach ka na, dito na kasi tataas ang expectations and dito na rin tataas ang disappointments. And sometimes, no, darating pa sa point na mas ma-anxious ka compared sa kanya, wala lang pala yun, chill lang. Pero ikaw na-anxious ka na because you have overly invested your emotions to that situationship. So kailangan, again, klaro lang din sa'yo na kung situationship lang to, situationship lang to. Okay? The third one, never ever, do not do this if you're in a situationship, is to assess their feelings or judge their feelings. Ay, siguro gusto niya na ako kasi ganito yung ginawa. Ay, siguro lumalalim na yung relationship namin kasi ganito na yung nangyayari. Never assume, okay? Never assume the other partner, the other side's feelings and emotions. If meron kang, if you know, again, babalik sa open communication. Like, if let's say, binigyan ka ng kwintas, right? Binigyan ka ng bracelet. Tanong mo, ano ba to? Parang kasi for me, parang next level shit na to eh. So, is this next level stuff or is it not? Parang, yeah, hindi. Ako gusto ko lang magbigay. Okay, that's clear. But if hindi siya clearly defined as something next level, huwag ka rin mag-a-assume. Again, dito nagsisimula yung mga maliliit na disappointments na magpa-pile up at darating yung point na magugulat ka na lang na sobrang laking mismatch na ng expectations mo sa reality mo. So, never assume their feelings, never make decisions based on unconfirmed assumptions. Delikado po yan. Okay? Now, moving forward, if you are in a relationship, ano ba yung dapat mong gawin? Number one is you need to know when to walk away. And that's very important. If you decide that this situationship is not for you anymore, then stay true to yourself. Take courage and step away. Move away from that relationship. Because if hindi ka na rin naman masaya, then what's the point? Kaya ka rin naman pumasok ng situationship na yan is kasi masaya ka. Pero kung mas malaki na yung part na nasistress ka, na-anxious ka, sasaktan ka, maybe that's not the point, right? So you gotta know when to walk away. And when do you walk away? If, of course, number one, your needs are unmet. Okay? Hindi niya na naaabot yung mga kailangan mo. If walang pinupuntahan yung mga conversations nyo. If walang kinapupuntahan yung mga actions niya. If paulit-ulit lang, going in circles, same thing, over and over again. And maybe that's a sign. And if again, nakakabawas na ng self-worth, please walk away. Right? If you don't walk away, the other option is to actually DTR. Define the relationship. Lagyan mo na ng label ang relasyon mo. Lagyan mo na ng label ang situationship na yan. Because if ikaw ready ka na mag-move sa next level tas siya hindi pa, then probably it's a mismatch. Or maybe kailangan niya lang talagang pag-isipan if gusto ka na niya ba talaga. Sometimes kasi passive na lang eh. But if you have that conversation and you be clear and you define the relationship, define the label, then wala nang disappointment na pwede pang mangyari. Kakaroon na kayo ng point na clearly defined ang situationship nyo. And nothing hurts when you're clear. No? Sometimes, sabi ko nga kanina, sometimes the truth hurts. But again, the truth will set you free. So if you feel you're at the point that you want to define the relationship, go ahead and define it. You will thank yourself later. Right? So yeah, hopefully this helps you out if you are in a situationship or if you know someone who's in a situationship na dapat marinig tong mga pinag-uusapan natin. Send nyo naman sa kanila to. Or maybe just share this on your socials if you enjoyed this. Don't forget to tag me at Alec Cuenca at Small Talk Podcast and share mo naman ano yung insights mo, ano yung comments mo on these ones. Let me know if na-experience nyo rin to. If you're on Spotify, comment nyo your own experience on your situationship. Or if you're on YouTube as well, comment nyo. I want to hear your story. I want to read your stories as well. And if you like this, please give us a subscribe. If you're on Spotify, give us a 5-star rating. And if you're on YouTube, please subscribe to this channel. It really helps us a lot. And mas na-excite kami gumawa ng mas marami pang episodes for you guys. So, yeah. Really enjoyed this podcast. Sana nag-enjoy din kayo as much as I did. And yeah, that's all for this episode. My name is Alec Cuenca. This is Small Talk, Small Conversations with huge impact. And I will talk to you guys next episode. Peace.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.